and I was like,
weightlifting platform and
music
the
crew.
100-meter
Oh.
6-lane track, and in the center of it all, the 4-lane 50-meter swimming pool, which only took 13 hours to
Did you
fill
guys
the
peek at the
306.
Yeah, but see, this is the
music
kind of
performance
stuff.
earlier?
No, I've known about the Killers since like day one. Like,
No, but also, did you peek at the intermission performance? DJ Alan Walker. They had some dance crews
did
out
already
there.
see him.
See, like, actually, I find this kind of cool. I like this kind of stuff.
Building the thing.
Yeah, just like seeing how it all comes together. But all right.
So let's see here. Men's snatch was supposed to just happen and it didn't, but we are getting the sprint. And this is the part, again, we're supposed to get payouts for this. So I wonder how they're going to break it down, because are they just going to, some of them going to have just one wave? Are they going to send 2 waves and then have a final? Because there says finals in the afternoon. Let's see what hilarious hijinks these guys are up to. Hang on.
Walking/jogging.
Walking and talking, you guys. Let's mention that. That's hard. I'll collect my money later, yeah? See you later.
Oh my God! Wait till zoom out.
Hey, I have been waiting for this moment all evening. Coming in, Brian Johnson, the human enhancement. Now, get this, y'all. There is no one that has data.
Cheryl,
Yes.
I'm going to need you to speak to the audience. What the fuck is happening right now? In case we end up going podcast only for this,
First
or podcast
of all,
version.
we just need to remember who Brian Johnson is. He's probably one of the most interesting fellows on the planet. And he is wearing sunglasses and has a full umbrella to keep the sun off of him, because he wants to live for as long as he can.
I might need to get an umbrella. Oh my goodness.
I love that. Brian, what excites you most about what we have in this upcoming evening?
I mean, this is probably the most quantified games in history. 935 data points on each athlete. When I talk to the athletes, they tell me they have never received such robust measurement. Now, this is near and dear to my heart. I've spent millions of dollars over the past few years measuring my body, trying to understand all the data points.
So, if the most well-known person, what did you just say he was?
I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to say he's weird, but I think he's very odd. Like he really is.
However they just described him.
Yeah.
If the answer to that person is, don't let the sun hit you. Don't experience life on Earth like a fucking human. That's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer. Now, if he wants to have that most of the day because they're in the fucking heat and I want to protect my skin, fine. Fucking interview. Be a human. Telling people is always walk around with an umbrella. That's just fucking wrong. But he's you're a psycho, and I hope you die early, and it proves that you were wrong.
Oh, wait, here we go. This is the breakdown that we found earlier. 91% taking testosterone. All dosing within HRT clinical guidelines, okay. HGH 78%, stimulants 62%.
I think that HGH is bullshit. That HGH way down at the bottom, I think it's bullshit. And by the way, don't fucking tell me. Don't even tell me that these are the most measured athletes. I mean, probably it's the most they've been measured, but you can't tell me every pro football team, every pro baseball team, every NHL team has the exact same amount of data points that they have, the latest and greatest.
These not to mention the Chinese gymnasts.
Chinese fucking gymnasts.
Look, I think he's just such a metaphor for just this movement that the most important thing is to live as long as you can. Like to walk.
By the way, I have to take back Cheryl. Sorry to interrupt. I don't wish he dies. I don't wish death on anyone. Please go ahead.
I didn't hear you say that, but yeah, I agree with what Cheryl saying. Like, there is this movement of like, yeah, you have to like all longevity stuff, and like, yeah, we should, but like within reason, right? Like you're saying, like if you can't be on a show, you knew where you're going. You're going to Vegas. You're doing this event. Like, it's the end of May. It's gonna be hot. Memorial Day weekend. Like, you can't if you can't be in the sun for what was that? A minute and a half, 2 minutes when he was on the interview with them. He has to wear like these totally
Black glasses.
dark
Yeah.
black sunglasses, like wrapping around his whole like suction cup to his eyes. It's like, come on, like, yeah, like what's the at what point where's the quality worth the
Mhm.
quantity, right? Like,
Oh, here's this guy.
Yeah, this is the new president. This is not Aaron D'Souza. This is the new guy who's all of a sudden was never there before, but has now been called the president all the time recently.
For the first time in a long time, I know what I'm doing. See you in Vegas.
Tristan Evelyn is looking to run a new personal best and go sub 11 for the first time in her life.
So, Matt, I think you were the one who said there's no flags. And I think because clearly, like, they don't even give a shit. They're like, your uniform is the enhanced games.
yeah, I get like they want to push the enhanced games, but like put a little flag on there, right? Like give them
Well, they're not representing their
pride.
country. They're representing the enhanced games, right?
Exactly. Which I was thinking about. So I was watching one of the like montages in between, like right before we came back on, and it was showing how like the weightlifting athletes they've been like I didn't realize all these athletes have all been training together like in a training camp leading up to this.
Hang on, we gotta
Justin
not talk
Kutcher
during this. I actually want to watch
Isaiah,
this.
stand back here for the 100-meter heat for the women. Yes, this is the heat. They will have the final later on. So in a heat, Isaiah, what are you trying to do?
Well, you're just trying to make sure that you have a solid start. That's right off the back, right? It's a different environment completely than what you're traditionally used to. The fans are right on top of you, but you want to see
Did you just say the fans are right on top of you?
about this particular race is all of these women, their 60-meter times are within 0.2 of a second within each other. So really pay attention to the middle of the race.
The world record time is 10.49, set by Flojo back in 1988 at the
There's
Seoul
my girl.
Olympics.
No drugs. All natural. Fucking Flojo. Let's go.
Oh, your stream freeze.
Sub 11, that's Shania Collins. And they're off.
All right.
Again, maybe
I'm
not
live.
going full speed here in the heat, but in lane 2, it's Tristan Evelyn coming down. And Tristan Evelyn is pulling away as she will take.
What happened?
So I'm watching on my own stream and 11:15.
Okay, so she can get sub 11.
Yeah.
25 people are not there. Are you looking at this? Are you frozen? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Can you guys hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see this? These stands are not packed. This is,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
going to guess this is all media. I don't think they do not have 2,500 people there. I mean, look at this. Look how
Right.
empty these stands are. Now, I get it's not the final, but still, this thing's only so many events. So come on. Pretty weak sauce.
Yeah.
The Barbados champ, okay? She came out.
So the non-enhanced gal won that heat, by the way.
So I was trying to look up who's enhanced and who's not here, but yeah.
There's only 3 that said they're not. I thought, or maybe I only had the 3 men who weren't, but I guess one of the women isn't.
Look at her go.
And
The
look,
one-
look at
the
shit.
one-
She's like slowing down.
Yeah, the woman in lane 6, I think she would have given up her shot there. She was like in third, and I guess you need top 3. I'm not sure if it's based on time or it's placement. I'm guessing it's based on time, but she was got beat by like 2 people in the last second there.
Let's see what it says. Let's turn the sound back on.
Performance by Tristan Evelyn. Tristan Evelyn is going to get herself ready for the second heat coming up late. She kind of came up at the end. Did she potentially injure herself?
Yeah, see, look here. She seemed like she came through. Now she was just adjusting herself. Everything looked good there. The one person that I'm watching is over there in lane 6, and that's who's going to be my projected favorite in this particular event. That was Shania Collins. She seemed to have a little bit rough of a start, and then seemingly kind of pulled up towards the end there. So she'll be somebody to watch going into the final.
All right. Well, Ach, what do we have from you, huh?
Hey, that was just the beginning right there on the track.
All right. So there's,
We have a lot More coming up. Hey, Better is bringing the future of sports to the Enhanced Games as an official partner of the event. Download Better today. That's BETR in the App Store. The first all-in-one super app for social casino, daily fantasy picks,
Oh, thank God,
social
another
sports
casino
book,
app.
and more. Hey, when we return, we are into the pool, the men's 100-meter free. The whole world has been waiting on this event. That's right, on the other side of the break.
Have we? I wanted to at least get one strongman, guys, to stay awake for. I got to go to bed soon. We're not even going to get one fucking strongman event. What is
I'm trying to
happening?
figure out what's going on. Yeah, I don't know.
What does it say, Matt? What does the schedule say?
So the thing is, on their events on the like enhanced page, it doesn't give you times. It just tells you like what's completed and what hasn't been completed yet. It's the only thing that says 9:40 p.m. is the Killers concert with the medal ceremony. But everything else doesn't have like an actual time to it. So, which is annoying because I think it did have times earlier.
Oh, geez. I'm seeing here on their post, deadlift liftoff segment 1 is at 7:55 p.m. my time. That's 10:55, guys.
Did they update IG? Is that what you're saying?
No, this is old.
Okay, so what I've got in the article, which was me combing through everything, that was
Did he freeze again?
21, right? So that was a little late. The next up, they said men's 100-meter free, then the men's 100-meter sprint, then the women's freestyle, then the men's clean and jerk, 7:50. That's 10 p.m. our time. Yeah, I'm never going to make it. This thing went out. This thing fucking, they really did this wrong.
The one thing I was going to talk about earlier was the one thing I didn't put together or didn't realize was happening in the background was like, it looks like all these athletes were training together for a while, right? So I didn't realize like all the swimmers together, all the weightlifters have been training together for a while, which kind of makes it interesting. So that's kind of going back to like when we said like they're not representing their flag, they're representing their, they're representing enhanced games. Like how sustainable is that? Like that's what I'm guessing when they were interviewing like a couple of coaches, like these guys, like the powerlifting coach, like is the powerlifting coach for all these athletes. It's like, so it's a kind of an interesting dynamic to have like competition where they're all, training together and yet some are enhanced and some aren't, I guess, when they're doing this training together.
Well, maybe, but see, maybe that's also limited of who they could get. It's like, you got to be willing to come here. You got to live here for a month. Like all those. So it all had to line up for you. Do you want the money? Do you want to live here for a month? Blah, blah, blah. Right.
And I'm curious if the enhanced athletes are the only ones who were in this training camp or if the ones who chose to not be enhanced. Like, I can't see, like, look at Fred Curley, guy who's been like pretty accomplished runner on his own and not enhanced. Like, is he going to go to this training camp where everyone else is taking drugs and doing these, things as well? Or is he going to keep training on his own because he's been pretty successful on his own? So I'm kind of curious how that works in like the recruiting of new athletes. But I don't know. I just didn't realize that they were all like training together as like an enhanced group team, kind of thing, as opposed to like being competitive. Like, I don't know. So I think it's weird to be training with your competitors every day and then going to like this type of event and saying, oh, we're going to see who's going to win. Like you probably, I don't know.
That's so crazy. Just sequestering these people and just marinating them in their juices, like getting them all ready. I don't know. Tenderizing them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I don't know if I get it, I guess, maybe for this first one, but if they get to like, if they're trying to get to like larger numbers, they can't keep doing that. They gotta find a way to, I guess, like take away from worrying about if you have the athletes yourself. I think that's part of what they're trying to do too, is like, are they trying to create like their own ecosystem of like all these enhanced athletes that, we control the whole system, which I think is kind of what they're looking for, to say like, hey, our supplements work, our training programs work.
All the metrics.
Yeah. 965 points of bio data.
Yeah. I don't know. I love Chris Strub is knocking it out of the park here. Are you reading these, Matt?
I actually closed the chat when we came back in. So
they've done the impossible, started this event both too early and too late, which I love. But then he has a question: do they test the unenhanced athletes, and if so, why? And I think those are the kind of details that we're just not hearing about. Is sort of how all this went, and is this a competition or is it an exhibition? Because if you're training all the athletes using the same coaches, in the same training camp, then it's more of an exhibition, right?
That's like that.
Yeah,
That's,
like look what a good job we can do.
yeah, it's like it's more of a showcase type of thing than it is like, like I don't know what this interview going on right now is with the one of the swimmers, I think. I can't. He's like, I can't tell what he's trying to show off here. But I'm very like unsure of what the I was thinking about that too. I was actually thinking about the unenhanced versus enhanced athletes, right? Like,
to me,
what's
but now we're here. It's real. There's other athletes. I'm gonna race. There's a crowd. I can't wait.
And for you, you've had such a journey, and to commemorate that, you being the first athlete to sign, you're wearing a gold swimsuit. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is a special suit. There'll only ever be one first enhanced athlete, and that's me. So to commemorate that occasion, I'm going to be the only one in a gold suit. I feel pretty special. Now I've got to swim fast.
How long does that take to put on? It seems pretty tight.
As you can see, it looks like a child size. This takes about 30 minutes and up to 3 people to put on. So I've got a little bit of work ahead of me.
On that note, we best let you go then, and good luck with the race.
Off I go. Thank
Well
you.
done.
Absolutely. That gold suit is incredible. And James even posted on Instagram, we know you're watching. Enjoy the show. So all of you at home, I hope you're enjoying it so far.
The umbrella's back, I'll tell you.
What?
The umbrella is back.
Oh, thank God. We are living in a simulation, people. We really are.
Got to hear what these two guys are talking about.
So what 3 people put on the suit?
He went too far and actually started sinking in the pool. So he had to pull back. He also was measuring his lactate. Now, he was trying, you can normally get to 25 through pricking the air. It got so high, the device aired out. They were looking for a device from a horse to get higher. He got off the charts. Now, James...
I can't listen to this fucking guy.
He's amazing, isn't he?
Oh, my God.
He's the one I told Dave to watch.
The guys on the right, the 2 guys on the right start going, like, they're kind of like Brian Johnson, I don't know the guy all the way on the right. They kind of start chatting back and forth, and they're just like gassing each other up. And I'm like, oh God, here, like right here.
Oh no.
Well, no, because this guy's the total hyperbole guy.
Yeah. This is I will say this: James Magnuson, when he comes out on the stage in a second, he definitely looks like he's been taking plenty of supplements. There's plenty of drugs.
First to sign on.
All right. Well, sadly, this went. Hello.
Also, yeah, I hear you. One thing I've noticed with every intro
I
so
said
far,
this went worse than I thought.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. One thing I've noticed with every intro so far, and you'll see it as they're like coming out here, is like they didn't give the athletes any direction on where to go on the stage. like you can constantly see them like moving around, and someone's like guiding them back and forth, and like there's a bunch of marks on the stage. It looks like for like the music performances, like there's little places to put. There's other stages that go on there, like
Oh, look at this guy.
But yeah, this guy's
There
back.
he is. There's Hunter again.
But yeah, like look, they all go all the way to the left. It's like is
that a dry robe?
It's an enhanced robe.
Yeah. So sadly, this went worse than we thought. I really hope to see like running and strong stuff was kind of, I think, again, the money shots. And I was saying at the very beginning, they should have started with it. Now the fact that they keep dragging it, it's like, yeah. So we're gonna wrap up after this event, guys. After this quick swimming event, I'm really sad.
I think that, look, if there had been some records, if there had been some really, I mean, obviously all of these people are giving impressive performances, but if there had been extraordinary performances, it may have been able to carry momentum toward the events that people were looking to, to see. But the fact that there just hasn't been much success on the part of these athletes like they were hoping, I think is making it really, really hard for them to have the momentum going in. Look, we're going to leave, like people are not going to watch.
Yeah.
Well, the viewers have slowly been going up. We're up to 63,000. I think it was in the 40s earlier. As it gets later and later, and people are hearing about it and tuning in.
People are waking up on Australia. So.
But yeah, it's pretty weak.
This guy James Madison, his back is just like flying out of the suit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Why would it take a half an hour to put on?
It's so tight.
Yeah.
I just want to know the 3 people he picks to help him.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, who is the?
Yeah, like what's the engineering? I would just love to know that process.
Yeah.
Gonna go out really hard. They got huge front end speed. Armstrong and Magnussen to come home.
All right, you're giving us.
So it's only 4 people, and you come in 4th, you win 25 grand, right? Isn't that the money breakdown?
That's what they said.
So you kind of can't lose.
Here comes the
representing Ireland. He was born in the U.S. Competed at Penn State.
They should have let Hunter do all these events.
He wouldn't be ever close.
He would bring some entertainment.
Yeah.
Our Hunter McIntyre. They should let Hunter McIntyre do every single one of these.
Oh, nice. I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah, me too.
You're way ahead?
That's not live. You're not live. Yeah. Oh, you might miss it all now.
Doing well. Look at the gap he has on the rest of them. It's going to be tight.
No, it's not going to be tight.
Ride it. Oh, you missed it by 2/10.
Yeah. Shoot.
That is a phenomenal swim. Ridiculous.
So for them to be like, that's a phenomenal swim, like you know what they wanted.
By almost 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The front end speed was only matched by the back end speed. This is what enhanced.
But also, doesn't this happen every Olympics? They get close, but don't break the record. Tenths of a second off. That's not.
They get close, not wearing the super suits.
Exactly.
Right?
That's honestly a big part of it for me too. The swim as a super suit really makes it like.
Yeah, it's just the mechanics of the super suit that they're utilizing. I mean, I wouldn't even. I would say call it enhanced if they don't use those suits and they just rely on.
Yes.
That.
Hey, Chris, how long have you been waiting there?
45 minutes.
Did you think it was a good idea to maybe text me and say, Matt, I'm here?
Did you get the text that said, let me in if you want, as I sat here and watched you guys? 'Cause it's okay.
I sent you this thing, and I kept looking for you, and you weren't in. When did you get on? Because now we're getting off.
Swear to God, I've been here 45 minutes.
But what about...
I've been watching Cheryl read my comments and laughing and waiting.
But what time did I send the text, though?
You texted me at 9:07 when I think you thought Cheryl wasn't coming back.
No. I knew Cheryl was coming back, but I invited you anyway.
Technical issues or something.
And then you didn't. And then I kept looking because it goes doop, it beeps. But I kept looking at the text to make sure to see if you responded. Anyway, I'm going to blame you. Give us your final thoughts as we wrap up here in this ridiculous event.
Blame me. You're the guy. Well, okay.
You can ask my two guests. I'll never take responsibility. I always blame my guests.
First off, thank you guys for doing this. This has been fun to watch. This has been horrible. I really wish they could have, you guys are talking about telling the backstories of all these guys. Like, show me these guys running a PR and then beating that PR, right? And then with the data on the screen and everything, they're showing you all these fancy pre-made graphics, but all we really wanted to see, and I think they've gotten better at it, is like putting those live times on the screen. The events in the beginning were unwatchable because you had no idea what was going on. And then watching the swimming, they're so zoomed in that you don't know how much further they have to go before they make the turn. So there's just a lot of basic stuff that I think they're missing here that this could really be a lot better. But you guys have done a great job kind of pointing out all the other.
No, but I find it fascinating because when you think about it, who are they hiring, right? They can't get the NBC crew, right? But they're clearly getting people who have produced shows in the world, we assume, right? And these basic things that we're all noticing. And the idea of your graphics, Chiron, breaking down, you can't tell me there's not a backup to that. There has to be, right? Because we don't have a show without one, right? Hey, this is the first thing, and if something goes wonky, you got this over here. Again, I'd would love to talk to somebody behind the scenes to say, yep, we told them to do that and they didn't want to, or we told them to back up on the swimming and they didn't. You know what I mean? Like all these basic, like we're all just four fans of sport. And, you know, maybe you and I, Chris, have a little bit more insight as doing some more actual production behind the scenes work. But again, it's so basic, and it's like, how do you blow this? Do you agree with my take, by the way, about showing a money shot first, going for one of the strong events first? That was my big take instead of women's snatch.
Yes and no. I think other cooler Matt was right on this. Like, I think they did perfectly fine the way they set it up. And the most important stuff I think should be backloaded because this is prime time, right?
But you get one. But again, you give them one big one.
I felt like watching this, maybe they thought that there was a better chance of a world record in that first one because that feels like what they're trying to accomplish that they haven't been able to do. So hopefully they gave some forethought to how can we get a world record as soon as possible. Obviously that's failed, but you know
what's really funny is right now that they have like a pinned message, at least that's what I'm seeing on the stream, that says everybody miserable in the chat can just log out. Damn, no one's forcing you to watch. And I'm like, did they pin that message or is that just being pushed at me? Because before that pinned message showed me the link to the schedule, and I'm like, oh, that was back to schedule.
Yeah. By far,
much of me was the most. Yeah.
The worst part about the opening event was that their Wi-Fi froze for like 7 minutes. Like
it felt a lot longer, and it felt like a lot longer.
Thank God I love you, buddy, because I wouldn't. Who else would stick through 7 minutes of a frozen stream like 5 minutes into the broadcast? Like, what are we? I don't know. This good thing I don't have to work tomorrow. That's all I got to say.
You don't have a real job, do you? Do you have a real job?
I didn't say I had to work on Tuesday either. Okay.
Oh, it's a holiday tomorrow.
Yes.
Is anyone doing Murph?
Yes.
Will you bifurcate it? What do we call it? It's very late. What do we call it?
Oh, now see, you said that word. Now I can't remember what it's called. Segmented? What do you call it? It's not RX.
Oh,
Here's the problem. I'm doing the Murph in a park in Las Vegas. We have already talked about the temperature, and I'm doing it with a bunch of engineers, and I have the worst run of my training block on Tuesday. So I am going to sandbag this thing like nobody's business, and it's going to be just fine.
What time?
Little tiny squats, you know.
What time?
8 a.m.
Yeah.
So it'll only be 106.
Right.
That's hot as hell.
It's going to be warm.
Matt, are you teaching, Matt?
No, I actually don't have anything to do for work tomorrow. I have no clients. I have off from work. So no part-time job, no full-time job.
Where are you based?
My parents.
Where are you based? Cool, Matt.
I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
Gotcha.
So
cool.
I'm gearing up for High Rocks I'm pro solo on Friday, so I'm in taper mode.
Nice.
Thanks.
I forgot to share my my really good news. Has anybody checked this out lately?
Congratulations.
Yeah, let's go.
His Cologuard is negative.
My Cologuard is negative, ladies and gentlemen. It was worth it, and I don't have to do it again for 3 years.
Congratulations. Chris, where are you based?
I'm up just 85 from Matt Davis in Greenville.
Okay.
Greenville, South Carolina. But my next High Rocks, Matt, is DC. I'm doing my first solo and a men's doubles.
Are you going solo pro?
Fuck no. What do you think I am? Enhanced? Maybe if I take these drugs for a few months. The bigger question, Matt, is if I can, come up with a repeat here.
Well, I think
same sign back. I don't know.
It's going to be hard to one up. I like that sign. I don't force it. You know what I mean? Like if it doesn't feel better.
I would say I don't want to be that guy, but now I remember 45 minutes ago I wrote this as my my lower third there.
Take a gel guy.
So it was funny. It was funny back then.
Hey, the 100 meters, the men's 100 meter sprint is lining up.
Oh,
we want to watch that real quick.
What's happening? Hang on.
Men's 100 meter sprint. Curly's in it.
Okay, here we go.
Speaking of the Take a Gel avenue, so I went back onto the Surf dating app because they I was just like, they're going to definitely do some events for New York, so I want to go see. And they actually are doing like instead of like a happy hour event, they're doing like there's a place called Othership, which does like it's like the largest sauna in the U.S. Maybe, I don't know. It's like you can fit like 65 people in there. It gets hot as hell, and then they have cold plunges. It's like a structured class. Like you go into a class, and it's a little, they have like an instructor, like kind of gives you like a guided meditation while you're in the sauna, and then you go in groups to like the cold plunges, and then kind of hang out or whatever. So they're doing an event there, and it's so.
You had me a group sauna. Oh,
it's like it was an interesting experience. I've done it once. I did it once. I was like, oh, let me try this out. Yeah, it was definitely a bit interesting in the sense of like, just definitely like a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of people getting dates there. So.
Well, I don't know how you haven't gotten picked, Matt. They have all these people. They're filming them. Like,
well,
how are you not getting picked?
I wasn't on the app for a bit, so that doesn't help.
Lie, like fill out their forms and lie. Just come on. You should be getting hooked up.
I'm already doing 4 things over the next 2 weeks for High Rocks. I couldn't throw surprise mixed doubles in there, so
all right.
Maybe Toronto or something. I'll ask them.
Am I reading this correctly that you guys did a High Rocks relay of 4 mats?
We sure did.
First place, over 40 men.
I'm turning around looking for my flag as if I have it hanging up. I don't have it hanging up.
My flag's in the other room.
Well, the thing is, they don't even do it this way anymore. It used to be just 40 plus, and they don't do that anymore. So now, right?
No, that still is.
Oh, they didn't add?
Nope.
No, they should.
All right. Well, we won 2 years ago. It's my only first place flag. So congratulations. So Fred was banned. Oh, they're bragging about it. Hang on, let's see this.
Fast. I wouldn't be sitting right here if I wasn't fast. I feel like the enhanced game is going to end up exposing them because you're going to show these organizations that some of your athletes was taking this stuff and y'all covering it up.
Oh boy,
that's how I saw it.
He's got conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory, Fred.
Are you going to take the enhancement?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I just choose not to. I can run fast regardless.
Okay, so why would we believe you? You got busted, and you're going to say I'm now going to do this without it? Oh, I don't believe you.
It's a weird take, yeah. He now that I remember, like he did on the show. Now I remember, I was like, yeah, he kind of always felt like there was like he did have this kind of theory of like, oh, I'm like they're kind of against me type of thing, like chip on his shoulder. Which, I mean, I don't know, but like, I don't think because wasn't he like a football player before and then moved into sprinting? I think.
I don't know. You go Google.
I should know that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I don't know. 1 of 3 members sub-10s. Competing non-enhanced. All right. But yeah, I'm very curious now what Shara mentioned earlier. Like, how are they confirming? Are they doing drug testing at this? It's just like which I mean, I guess they should. Like, if you're going to say someone's not enhanced, they should. But at the same time,
they just played his whole video while they're standing there. I mean, they're gonna get cold. Like I assume they've warmed up.
Yeah, they got the women started a lot quicker.
Do you think they have to like do their bag check in another part of the building like High Rocks? Or do you think they let them leave their bag right there?
It's in that white tent right there.
There were these ladies standing behind them with baskets. Maybe they just get to put things in a basket.
That one guy, lane 4, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
In this race, have run sub 10 in the 100 meters. Fred Curley, one of them, personal best of 9.76. He promises to destroy Usain Bolt's record.
He promises to destroy Usain Bolt's record.
We did get word just recently that Mohamedou Fall will not be running in the heat. He will be running in the finals. So these are the personal bests.
I was great with the snatch.
This is what they're chasing as we find out the lane assignments.
So it doesn't make any sense. So there's a heat and a final, but everybody runs both. And the one guy just said he's not doing the other one, but he is doing the final. So is he just like?
I thought I misheard that. Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense. That's like basically getting a bye.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Do you win money for winning a heat?
I don't think so.
what would be the point? Like, why
It
would you
doesn't make
want,
any sense.
You wouldn't want to make 2 attempts at a world record in the same day, right? Like, for this kind of event.
Right.
Yeah.
Typically, you run like, you make sure you get to the finals. But if here you automatically make to the finals, what's the point? All right, let's listen.
Well, they couldn't.
That's really the question. There's going to be a number of guys that you really need to pay attention to. Obviously, there's a lot of attention on Fred Hurley, but Emmanuel Matadi out of Liberia, 991. Somebody that you really
the
need
way
to
their
keep an eye
bodies
on.
are
He
used to
has
doing
the
it is
most
running too
recent
deep.
PR of any of the guys on the track.
Well, there's no way logistically they could have everybody
Marvin
run
Bracy Williams, a
all the heats.
9.85 back
So
in
half
You
of
don't,
them
you don't need all the heats, is what I'm saying. If they're automatically going to run a final, why would you make them run a prelim?
Because I think there are 2 heats and then half from each heat go
But
to
it's
the
not.
There's only
Because
one.
the other guy is running in the
Early
final
lane
without
2.
doing this. Do you see what I'm saying? They just said that. They just said this one guy is skipping this. Mohammed something. Oh,
What?
False
somebody
start.
false started.
I'll start.
And Curly seemed to have jumped the gun just a little bit. They're going to bring them back.
All the questions
Sure,
we're
we'll get a replay here to
asking
see
about
exactly how
how this is structured and how this is going and how it actually works, I feel like that's going to be us figuring out the new elite system in High Rocks.
I understand the new elite system in High Rocks.
Well, you're going to have to explain it to us tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I don't fully understand it, so I'm going to listen to it. Yeah.
And I wonder if there's penalties in regular running. If you DQ the second time, if anybody
You're out.
DQs the second time, you're out. Even if the first person did.
out and stick with those guys by about the middle of the track, he has a great chance of breaking the record.
So a great start is not as important for him as for the others.
No, the others are naturally going to have a better start because they're faster than 60. We talk about somebody being at the size of Fred Curley, he has to get out. Much like
All
you're
right.
saying,
Hope
Hope,
nobody
his
fucking
top
false
end speed
starts.
was so high. Fred Curley needs to be in the race, in the mix, in the middle.
Yeah, I'm really confused on how this whole structure works now.
Why does he need to be in the mix if they're going to run the final? And he shouldn't be in the mix.
I had some mixed greens before this.
This time they're off. Everyone's clean, and you could see Fred Curley long strides.
Ooh.
Emmanuel Matadi running with him, and it's going to be.
Oh. So
a
did you
time
qualify
of
for the final?
9.93,
Yeah,
and it's Fred
congratulations.
Curley at 9.93, winning the heat. Emmanuel Matadi went 9.95. Marvin Bracy Williams at 10.33.
And I can tell you right now, looking at that heat right there, Fred Curley was smooth and grooving. He was not near what he's capable of doing. He was very comfortable, off to a solid start. Look at the stride length, literally eating up the track. He is getting about 12 meters.
All right. So more people
every
did fill in the
second he's
stands,
eating
looks
up.
like, for the
You see
men's
stride
final
length
or for the men's
take
race.
over as he reaches his top speed.
You had talked about Usain Bolt and how he ran away in the 100 meter, in the 200 meter. That's what you saw right there.
Didn't
With
you all
those
say
long
the men's
strides
final
at
for
the
this
end by
is like
Curley. Very much
90
so.
minutes from now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to go to bed. So we got Nike, and then are those Adidas on the far left? And these guys are Nike racers. I don't know how these shoe guys feel about this, but that's what I'm noticing. Right?
Yeah.
Those are Adidas, right?
Yeah, the yellow ones are, yeah.
And the other ones are Nikes.
Yeah, this is a very...
That can't be easy running into that wall.
Well, they stop a little bit before.
Like I mentioned,
Yeah, but it just
eating
seems,
up
I don't know.
12 meters every second is hard to keep up with.
27 miles per hour. That's faster than some electric cars. Golf carts, maybe. How about this? Two guys sub 10 in the heat.
Oh, sub 10. That's never been done before. Sub 10 in the heat. I'm pretty disappointed. Chris, I want to say, like you said in the comments, you said, I can't wait to watch you commentate on this shit show. And I really didn't think it was going to be this bad. Like I said, oh, we're going to talk sports nuance or whatever. But honestly, this is worse. Let me ask you. Let's go down the line. Starting with you, Matt Kemp. What you thought, better than what you thought, worse than you thought. Go.
It's about. I kind of think it's about what I thought because I didn't think. I kind of just.
All
Had
right, let's go. You don't get to explain. Just want to hear your answer. This is a quick fire. Cheryl Snow.
First of all, they got Brian to take his umbrella off, so congratulations to that. It's about what I thought.
Okay, Chris Strub.
Close to what I thought, but worse for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, why am I so? Why am I? I think I'm eternally optimistic. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, you had high hopes. I think, which I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was worried that there were going to be all these records broken because they had just like cut corners and done things to make it a show.
Yeah.
And at least it feels real.
Yeah, that seems true.
And this is about what sports is. Like, it's hard to break records.
Yeah.
Not in High Rocks.
As soon as I saw Matt's face, I knew he was going with that. But,
hey, do you guys want to watch Hoop Dreams? See, or led with this. You could have led with this. Get the guys watching the hot chick swimmers. That's another event. Let's just watch Hoop Dreams. It's free with ads.
I think Chris is right. They were banking on world records early on. And
Chris.
They couldn't get momentum.
Oh, damn it.
Cheryl, there was just never any way that they could break any of these times in 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
Like doing this outside in Las Vegas, outside of the month of January is.
What were they thinking? Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I have tons of fireworks going on in the background here. It's a memorial. I'm right. There's an army base not far from me, but maybe doing something.
Let's hope it's fireworks then.
It is fireworks.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they could have done just a little bit of like, I think that's what they did. I think they were really banking on breaking some world records, and they haven't done any. And like maybe Thor gets there, like, but I'm not staying up to see that. Because that's the only other way. Like the only other way you could have done is have him start with a world record and hope he finishes the world record, right? Like, but I don't think they could have just like. And I think they probably looked through and said, "Hey, women's snatch, they were pretty close. A couple, like she was going to go first. Literally, the first attempt of the day was to try to break a world record, right?"
They were banking on that. Yeah,
I think they were kind of like going to start with that, and then when she failed, there's like, and I think, I mean, I'm based on how the kind of narrative gone with the announcers. I think they had a couple playbooks of like, hey, like if we break a world record, we're going to hammer this point home. If we don't, we're going to start hammering this point home. And it seems like they've kind of stuck to the second point now, which has been like, look how great they are. Look, we're giving them a second chance of these athletes. Like that was the whole storyline before the break, was like, we're giving these athletes a second chance as, pro enhanced athletes.
And we made this really cool venue.
Yeah. Which like, yeah.
The powerlifting was confusing too, because you guys are talking about this. They're in different weight classes.
Yeah.
You'd walk up and you'd see somebody try and lift a certain weight, and then the next girl would come up and she was twice her size.
Yeah.
So it was confusing to follow.
I found that interesting because I thought, if anything, weightlifting would have been the area you would get the most athletes who would be willing to be enhanced compared to the other sports, right? Or you would just, I think you just have you'd have a deeper field there, than some of the other spaces. But then again, I guess there really wasn't much in the other ones either. Like swimming had 4 for men, so it's not really like they're having deep fields in these other ones. But I don't know.
Hey, you guys hear me?
I hear you, but you're frozen.
Yeah.
Maybe your Wi-Fi is like your brain and stops working after 9 p.m.
There are storms down here, but what are we doing, Matt? You can't run a podcast, lambasting these guys for their Wi-Fi breaking, and then your Wi-Fi breaks more than theirs does.
The irony.
Yes.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Here's the thing. I don't go to bed that early anymore, but my brain doesn't work that well. So I'm not going to go to sleep now. I'm going to go back. Stacy's going to be asleep. I'm going to start watching NYPD Blue, and I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to check on YouTube and watch these events. So I'm going to probably see the final, and I'll stay up for the Killers because I love the Killers. So.
Well, we look forward to the report tomorrow.
Can you see the remnants of the birthday party happening back here?
Yes, I love the lights. I think you keep them up.
19?
What's that?
19?
Just posting that, I was like, I have a 19-year-old child? How does it feel, Cheryl, when you're like, oh, my kids are grown?
I have kids with mortgages.
But that's crazy. What I'm saying. Like, you go from... You give your kids ages. People say, how old are your kids? So you're like, oh, they're teenagers. And then it's just like, oh, yeah, my kids are grown. That's where I'm at now.
That's exactly the accent I use.
Well, I want to ask you guys a question.
Black is white, white is black.
We are through the looking glass, people. All right, here's a question I want to ask. I just got a haircut. What percentage do you think my hair is gray? Like, what percentage do you think we're at, Cheryl?
Okay, take off the. Let's see.
If his Wi-Fi can unfreeze enough.
Yeah, no.
Is this a guessing game or is it based on evidence?
So based on your beard, I think that you probably have maybe 1/3 gray hair by now.
Oh, that was way under what I was going to say.
Was it? Yeah, that's probably not nice.
Cheryl is very, very polite.
I think it's less. I think the beard always goes gray or
Okay,
gray
I didn't
faster
hear any of that.
Good. We can reset. You don't need to know.
What was the answer? Go ahead. What was
It was only good. It was only good.
No, just be honest. Come on.
Okay, I guessed 1/3.
Okay. And what do you think, Matt Kemp?
I'm going to say less than 1/3. I'm going to go with like 20%, 15 to 20%.
What do you think, Strub?
Do I Price is Right this? I was going to go 80%, but to beat the two of them, I could say 34%.
So this was my day yesterday, going to get my haircut. I go, "Hey, honey, what percentage is this?" And she said 30. Like, I think she thought she was being generous, but then I asked my daughter, and she goes 50. Also thought she was being generous, and then the woman who cuts my hair, amazing job. Shout out Sarah Tony. I pay more than I've ever paid for a haircut, and I go all the time, but I think she does a great job. She goes, I don't know, not more than 70. And I was like, 70? It just kept getting worse. My day just kept getting worse.
You come home, you're Steve Martin.
I basically, and listen, I'm not like mad about it. Like, I'm okay. I'm not, you know what I mean? I wish I had more of it, but yeah, it's definitely creeping up there. But yeah, Cheryl, how old is your oldest?
36.
So that is how old are you, Matt Kemp?
37.
See, I
Chris?
can be his mother.
How old are you, Chris?
I'm 40.
All right. So here's the deal, Cheryl. Here's the deal. When I got into this game and I would interview these athletes, they were all younger than me, right? Atkins and Rogloski, they were all younger than me, and I accepted that. But now that it's many years later, it's more, I'm literally old enough to be their parents.
Yeah.
And that does kind of bother me.
Yeah.
Because I was older than Ryan Atkins, but I couldn't have been Ryan Atkins' dad. But like, I could be Dylan Scott's dad.
Easy.
You know what I mean?
It's like terrible, isn't it?
They're so young. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Or like how old is Joanna? Isn't she the youngest of the whole crew? Kind of.
Joanna's early 20s.
Emily Donovan.
Lucy's like 21. Yeah, I can easily be these people's parents.
Yeah. Easily. No, it's tough. We just learn to accept it. It's fine. 70% gray. It's fine.
Chris, how has 40 felt for you, buddy?
Oh, it's delightful, man. It's great.
So you're still in like acceptance, happiness about it. You're not bummed out, right?
I try and keep myself young by, becoming a hybrid rock star, right?
That might be the first time that phrase has ever been said on this podcast.
Dude, I embrace it. I like Jake here. Jake's my doubles partner from Miami Beach. We are very proud to be hybrid rock stars. I mean, we're making fun of all this enhanced shit, but yet you've built a whole career, Matt, out of covering these rock stars. So
what do you want? Well, yeah, no, I think that's the right idea. I think that is the right idea to embrace it. But I literally don't think anyone has used that term. Like, I don't think me or Cheryl or Dave have ever actually said it.
It's what it is, right? I mean, I'm proud of it.
Is that a energy drink poster behind you? What is that behind you? To your over your right shoulder? Is it?
It's not a poster. It is an actual
fridge
refrigerator.
You got a C4 fridge that glows in the dark?
I got a C4 fridge that glows.
I think it's enhanced.
Yeah, I've been begging, and if I open this, I'd be up till the enhanced games are over. But I've been begging C4 to sponsor me in my podcast for a few months now, and no paychecks yet, but they sent me a refrigerator. So kind of cool. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right, Metal. The game has been raised. Metal, you owe me a fridge. Keep all my metal.
Where do you get those, Matt?
Well, it's funny you should ask. I think where you live, Chris, I think you can get them. And I think you're the only one on this show. Let me look it up real quick. Because on Amazon, but then at certain stores, what stores are they at? I swear to God, it's a store that's like only near you. I've never looked this up, and then I promise we're gonna go.
I can't see where they can buy it. So they can buy it on Instagram, TikTok, Amazon.
Right, but then there's like a specific name. Could you name a string of stores near you, Chris?
What, Spinks? That's the Greenville specific gas station.
Okay, name another one.
What? Something that's local to Greenville but not Atlanta?
No, like something. By the way, do people were you? Now we're getting really wacky.
The city you live in is like 10 times bigger than the one I'm in, dude.
What is an East Coast convenience store? That's what he's looking for.
Southeastern. But let me ask you this, Chris.
Publix.
Chris.
So like it would be Buc-ee's if it was Texas.
Yeah.
If it was Colorado, it would be Come and Go.
Chris.
Not kidding you.
Chris.
KUM and Go. Yeah.
Chris.
Yes.
Yep.
Chris.
Oh.
Do people call Kroger, but in your town they call it Kroger's? You get that a lot because it's the South.
I live further north than you do, man.
But it's pretty southern though, right?
I live in the metropolis. I live in the big city here. I think if you drove about 45 minutes in any direction.
Two terms that have never been said before in this program: hybrid rock star and metropolis.
Dude, if I crack another drink here, I can come up with some more unique phrases.
You've never heard people call it that? Hey man, y'all go down to the Kroger's. Mom and them go down to Kroger's. You never heard that before?
No.
All right. Well, listen, I don't want to upset my sponsor, the metal people. So message me, Bill. Let me know where you can get this in stores because there's a certain gas station or store. You know what? Let me look it up. I think I'm going to know. Hang on. What do you call those? Convenience stores?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried asking ChatGPT. It couldn't get me an answer. So.
Well, do you have the paid version, Matt?
Not on this one here.
You're not going to find shit in the paid version, not paid version.
Excuse me.
There's no map on their website.
I know, but they told me once.
It's not on their website. I can't find their website. The website just wants me to order from them.
They told you once. Did you look in your, what did you DM them on Instagram?
No, we were having a conversation and I have already forgotten it. They named it and I forgot it. Okay, tell me, what about... We have to get off, guys. We have to stop.
We're going to be here all night. And then it's going to be like, hey, Chris, you want to go run to the store real quick and see
exactly.
I'm going to end up delivering this to Matt, driving down.
Is there an event about to happen? Because we'll do one more event if it's about
the women's swimming finished.
There's power.
And
there's more lifting.
They're just showing us reruns of the snatches for some reason.
All right, hang on. I want to know real quick what kind of setup you got there. What inch is that, Chris, behind you? What do you got there?
TV?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kev. Probably 46.
Okay. All right. Not that big.
I'm going to translate Davis for you.
Okay. Well, you're the cooler, Matt. All right. We're getting